Hi traders, and welcome to today's ACY Securities Forex market analysis. My name is Duncan Cooper and I will be your host. Today we'll be focusing on the dollar index and the pound to the US dollar. So first we'll look at the news items coming out for the week, and then we'll have a look at the charts. Hi traders, just at ForexFactory.com, just want to review the news items coming out in relation to the pound US dollar, the pound reviewing today. Alright, so getting into the start of Wednesday, midnight. These times are New South Wales time. We've got the US JOLTS job openings. Then moving into the midnight on Thursday, we've got the US ISM Services PMI. 6:30 PM, a minor item for the pound, but we've got the construction PMI, and then the bigger item for the week for the pound at 9 PM. We've got the Bank of England monetary policy report, the bank vote, policy summary, and the official bank rate, expecting a 50 base point rise. So it'll be very volatile, I'm sure, at that time. 9:30 PM we've got the Bank of England Governor Bay speaking, and then some minor US items. Unemployment claims 10:30 PM. Moving into Friday, FOMC member Messer speaks. 9:15 PM on Friday we've got MPC member, I think that should be Phil speaks, not Pill, but I could be wrong. Anyway, one of the members of the MPC is speaking. And then at 10:30 PM we've got the US unemployment rate coming out. So those are the items that could affect the pound US dollar. So with that in mind, let's get to the charts. Alright, first up, just want to have a look at the dollar index, which had a positive month last month but did reject up here at monthly resistance. If we just go back in time, there's a couple of levels of resistance that the market's contending with. 108.09 and 109.24. So we've hit a bit of a wall there at the moment. It's not changing the trend. Maybe we'll have a month down. Time will tell. Let's just drop to the weekly. So this weekly structure is still intact. It would be nice for the US dollar to hold at these tops, primarily 105.70, but it's just a little bit below there. There's another one here at 105.02. I'm noticing this MACD wants to maybe cross down, but I've been looking more at price structure here. Does the price structure hold long term to keep the trend in play? Maybe this is just short term pullback. We might just get a month down. Time will tell. And the day chart is going to show you, yes, we're in some form of a downtrend here. So these tops, as I was just discussing, might offer some support. This area here, this is really where we broke out to move up. So down at the 104.86 level, that could offer support down there for the next base of support to form for the next move up. We'll just have to monitor. But at the moment, seeing some US dollar weakness, which is going to mean there's strength to the pairs to the US dollar. So with that in mind, let's get to the pound dollar. So starting on the weekly chart, we've had this long-term trend unfolding. Still seeing a long-term downtrend, lower top, lower bottom. I'm noticing the MACD is crossing up potentially here, but it crossed up here and then moved back down, and it was just a deeper pullback within the overall trend. So at the moment I've got my support and resistance drawn in. We're having a rally against the weekly downtrend, and support down here 1760, 1933. We just moved above this level, 2155, so that should be now support if we pull back in the short term. And we're heading into the next level, which is resistance at 122.51. Pretty much at that level right now, a few pips above this low here. So just challenging that level. I'm just looking for a rally to finish for maybe then the next leg down. Time will tell. Let's drop it down to the day chart now, putting in support and resistance. Resistance up here, 123.32. A couple of support levels down here. I'll take the first top here at 120.56. Watch that level to be support. Potentially on a move back down. We broke above that area last week. Actually became support on Friday intraday on this kind of doji candle. Alright, so yesterday we just managed to move up to a new move and broke above last week's high. So I just want to draw a fib in. This is actually, if I drop back to the weekly a moment, drawing a fib in from that significant top to bottom. Back to the daily. What I'm noticing is that daily resistance level at 123.32 coincides with very closely to the 62% level, which is at 132.30. If I'm not so, let me just get rid of that line a moment. 123.20. So within 12 pips of the daily resistance. Alright, so the day trend is up, but that's just up because it's correcting the weekly trend. So I'm watching this area. We do have the UK interest rate decision, so I'm not going to do anything before that comes around. But once that's finished, do we stub into this area, or is it already there at that area starting to hold? So I'm going to be watching the area for a failure and a move back down to hopefully challenge the weekly low down here at 117.60. So let's just drop down the 4-hour chart. And I'm just going to draw in an area of consolidation that was over here. I actually was fortunate to short the market at the top of that consolidation area. So we're heading back up towards that daily resistance 123.32 and the 62 fib at 123.20. All coincides with this previous area of consolidation before we move down. So what I'm just sitting on my hands, looking for price to come into this top of that consolidation area, the 62% level, the daily resistance level. Does the structure on the 4-hour chart come up to there, start to form a downtrend, a rally, and then kind of look to drop down to a lower time frame, 50-minute chart, to sell a lower top on the 4-hour chart for the next move down. So over the next few days, as we head into interest rate decision, just past the interest rate decision, I'm going to start to look to see if I can see this structure forming for the next move down, and hopefully it can move down to the 117.60, the newly formed weekly support level down there. Alright traders, that's my analysis for today. Have a great trading week. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Are you looking to improve your trading? Join Duncan Cooper, Senior Market Strategist and Trading Mentor at ACY Securities, as he shares his knowledge on the global Forex markets. The upcoming webinars for this week:
Forex Trading Live Market Analysis. During this webinar, Duncan will review 12 currency pairs, determine the key support and resistance trading levels for the week ahead, discuss his favorite risk to reward trading opportunities, and answer your trading questions. 3rd of August, Introduction to Price Action Trading, Understanding Market Structure. Learn how to identify the market structure correctly on the higher time frame charts. Introduction to Price Action Trading will help you determine key trading levels for trade entries and profit targets. And again on the 4th of August, Forex Trading Live Market Analysis.
Follow the link below for a full schedule of webinars and join for free.